Hey, everybody! Welcome to another Transformation Day. Are you ready for today? Let's kick it on. Today, we're going to talk about how to reduce overwhelm and conquer your goals. And there is a very easy technique that can help you to reduce the overwhelm, take back the control, and actually start conquering goal after goal after goal after goal. And this one helped me tremendously in a lot of very challenging moments in my life and even in dark moments in my life. So let's rewind a bit before I get into this. So if you feel that right now you have too much to do, as you don't know even what is the next step to take right now, or you feel that, oh my God, I'm left behind, I don't know what to do in order to actually start progressing. There's so much things. What should I do next? How can I actually start moving ahead and see my goals and actually reach them? Or if you feel any frustration or sadness or anger that you're not reaching to what you want to actually reach, or you feel confused or feel like, where should I go next? This is the video for you. So, like I mentioned, right, when this technique is going to help you a lot, it helped me in a very dark places. One of the places is, you all know that I'm from Israel, and on 7th of October, there was war started here and still going on. And I remember when the war hit, I was all over the place. I couldn't control myself. The fear rose. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't think. I was so overwhelmed with all the emotions because rockets flew, alarms go by and forth, and you need to run for shelter. And where terrorists comes into the country, you're afraid that they can come into your city in every single moment. And I was so afraid that the first week I didn't know what to do, right? Every little noise, I was jumped. I was hyper focused because I was like, every single noise was like, what is going on? Is it alarm? Is it terrorist? Is it like, and every second I was like, what the hell is going on? Top of all that, I was looking almost every day at the news, checking to see if someone I know passed and got murdered or killed. And I didn't know how to handle this. I was froze for more than a week. And when that happened, after a week, I was thinking to myself, okay, what should I do now? I can keep going on like that because, right, what's happening when our life is at stake? Our mind, we have an RES system. Our RES system called reticular active system, which help us to focus mostly on survival, and comes from even our ancestors when they need to survive, right? When they need to go hunt for mammoth, it was getting focused for all the surrounding in order to keep you alive, that you focus on just the hunt and get that animal back, right? Or if you gather food, right, to notice the surrounding, if animals comes or something, right, and you're focusing on actually gathering the food. So the RES system is mainly focused on being focused, help you to survive. And as modern society came, right, the RES became more modern, if you will. It became more focused on the normal things around us. For example, you bought your first Honda or Mercedes, right? Let's say you bought your first Mercedes. Suddenly, you notice there are Mercedes everywhere. But the thing is, it was always there. Your RAS wasn't focused there, because if we were able to focus on every single thing, our mind was just exploring. We couldn't even focus. But the RAS gets you focus in order to get things done, right? It's kind of filtering process, if you will. It helps you to get your mind at ease. So when your life is sick, the areas become more hypersensitive because it want to keep you alive, right? So what happens in the war, it became hypersensitive. So every single noise, every single time, everything was hypersensitive. And I was like, oh my God, what's going on? Is this terrorist? Is this? I couldn't even sleep at night because I was afraid that there will be alarm or there will terrorist comes in. And after a week, I said to myself, enough. I can't live that way. The war here, I can't control it. If I could, I wish there would be no wars, right? But it's beyond my control. I don't have any control on the war and what's going on. I don't have. Okay. So the first thing I did was asking myself, okay, what is in my control? What can I do right now in order to gain back inner control? Because the outer control is out of my reach. I can't change it. What can I change in my inner world in order to impact my outer world? So I sat down and I wrote 5 things that is in my control, right? Okay, I can meditate. I can take out everything that I learned and see what will help me right now in order to gain back my control even more. I can go into peak state. Peak state is like when you're lifting your energy and you have more energy in your body in order to perform, right? Okay, so I can exercise, getting more energy in my body, and I can be there for my family and friends support, right? So I had that list, and every time I went and did something else from the list, that helped me to gain back my certainty in myself, the confidence back. Therefore, I was able to finally be there for my friends, be there for my family, be there for my partners and clients, because that way I couldn't be there for anyone because I wasn't there for myself first. When we're not there for ourselves first, we're not able to actually perform at the highest level and be there even more for others. So in order to be more for others, we got to be there for ourselves, right? Like when we are on flight, right? What they tell you if there's emergency, right? Grab the mask, oxygen mask first, and then help others. Because what happens if you try to help others first? You're fainting, and you're not able to actually help anyone because you're fainted and now they need to take care of you. So instead, put your oxygen mask first and then write down what are 5 things that is in your control. Meaning, what can you do right now in order to gain back your control? That will help you to gain back your confidence, back your certainty, back your energy. Because if you can give even 10 minutes, 15 minutes for yourself, how can you expect others to provide that for you? So give that time for yourself in order to grow, and sit down, write down, right? This is the most crucial tool that helped me and helps me every time that I feel overwhelmed, every time that I feel there's so much on my to-do list. Okay, how can I gain back? What are top 5 things that right now I can do in order to move forward right now, right? And I write it down and I implementing at least one of the things, right? You don't have to implement all the 5. right? You choose one, you start with it, and then if you can do another one, do another one. But focus on one thing at a time. That will help you to restore yourself, your leader. In order to lead others, we got to lead ourselves first. So go write down 5 things that are in your control. It will help you reduce the overwhelm and conquer your goals. Because if you're out of control, how can you actually conquer any goal? How can you actually reach any new clients? How can you close another client and have another sale if you're in the overwhelm and you're not in control? So gain back the control. What are top 5 things? Write down in the comments below when you're watching the replay, comment down. What are top 5 things that's in your control? What is one thing that you're going to do right now? I can't wait to hear your answers, guys. So until the next transformation day, have an amazing and a productive day. In the meantime, keep on going, keep on growing. Have a good one, everybody.